2, 1. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Actors Room. I'm Amy Swartz, Preservation and Programs Director at Historic St. John's Church, and today I'm interviewing Steve Hawkins. Hi, Steve.
Hey, how you doing, Amy?
I am great. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
Good. Thank you so much for being with us today. I'm excited to learn a little bit about the background of your time with St. John's Church. So first of all, how long have you been performing with us at the Second Virginia Convention?
18 years.
18 years. That's fantastic. And how did you get started?
Oh, that's a great story. Actually, it happened a long time ago. When I was in the 4th grade, we studied Virginia history, and I think today they still do study Virginia history in the 4th grade.
That's right.
And we went on a field trip to Williamsburg. And I was so excited about that I said, one day when I grow up, I want to do something just like that.
That is
So
awesome.
I have a chance to let my dream come true. And it's come true for the last 18 years. And the way that I have found out about this is that I was looking through the paper, and in the classified section, I saw just a little bitty 2-line blurb about auditions at St. John's Church for the Liberty or Death reenactment. And I told my wife, I said, I think I could probably do that. And she said, maybe you can. And so I went over. And the really neat thing about it was I couldn't find out how to get in the church because it was dark. But there was another fellow there that was also looking to get in. So we got in together, and he went first, I went second, and we got hired. And
Okay.
the great thing about it is he was John Tucker, and John Tucker has been there 18 years, just like I have.
That's right. That's right. And actually, we are planning to interview John as well. So we will hear a very similar story. That's so cool. That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
it
Well,
really,
we
really,
love having you guys with us. You bring so much excitement to the show, and the kids absolutely love you. Are there any specific stories that you can think of that involved kids that have either made you laugh or made you think?
well, yeah, I've got a couple. One didn't involve children, but the second show that I ever did, I was playing Benjamin Harrison. It was on a Sunday in June, and the church was packed. And there was a lady sitting right next to me, and I got a little animated, and I ducked my head, and my wig fell off right on the floor.
Oh no.
And when that happened, she looked at me and she was like, oh. And I just casually picked it up. I put it back on my head, and I said, now you've seen someone flip their wig.
That's great. I can imagine that you rolled into that with absolutely no worries at all. Sounds perfect. Tell me the characters that you portray.
Well, I played Benjamin Harrison, Thomas Nelson Jr., George Washington, and Peyton Randolph.
That's
And
right.
I must tell you, out of those 4, believe it or not, I guess the one that I started out with, Benjamin Harrison, is my favorite character.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it
All
really
right.
is.
All
He,
right.
he is such an exciting character to play because he's on the other side. He didn't want to go to war. He wanted
Right.
to keep things stable. And so it's fun to play against Patrick Henry.
I'll bet. I'll bet.
It
That's
really is.
great.
And as far as the kids, you brought them up. Oh my goodness, they are so wonderful. And you can see it in their eyes. They may not understand everything that they hear, but at the very end, many times we hear them just shout out, give me liberty or give me death. And you can
That's
tell
right.
they're excited. And one of the questions that they ask me is that really your voice?
Ah,
And I guess that's the age that they come from. Maybe they think it's a tape voice or something. But I
right.
tell them that it is my real voice, and their eyes get big and they just smile.
Right. Well, that's great. I love to see you all interacting with the kids. It's one of my favorite parts of the show, and I can tell that that means a lot to you too.
Oh, it really
Tell,
does, especially since I was a kid in their very shoes. And
that's
maybe
right.
one of those kids says, hey, one day I'm going to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure you're influencing kids right now as we watch this. Tell me, are you from Richmond originally?
That's a good question. I was born in Knoxville, Tennessee, but we moved to Richmond when I was 5 years old. And so Richmond is my home. And I've
Okay,
never been anywhere since then as far as living.
I gotcha. And did you study acting ever in your
Oh,
life?
that's a great question. No, I was only in one play, very small part in high school, but I'm about as unpolished as you'll ever get. But that's the wonderful thing about working here because I've worked with so many great people and I listen to what they say and they're constantly giving me advice and I take it right here to my heart and I do the best I can. But
Well,
I'll tell you the truth, people that were like Kevin Grant's, uh,
hmm
just a tremendous man, died
hmm
way too soon, but he was a terrific guy and he knew his job. Other people have had tremendous effects on me, like Jerry Notori. He is a great guy, great actor, and he's always telling me what I need to do when I mess up. And he's very fair because he said, you do a pretty good job when I do.
right.
But
I,
the list goes on, and everybody there is much better than I am. But I learn from every single person.
That's not true. You all are very collaborative, and that's why it works so well together. And you having such extensive knowledge of the history benefits everyone as well. So it is very give and take. Don't sell yourself short, Steve.
Well, I appreciate the kind words, but here's the other thing, and I think you'll hear this from a lot of other people. The friendships are so great because not only are you learning an acting experience, but you learn about people, and they're so wonderful. And I have come to really appreciate every single person in that cast. And the other thing, before we go any further, I might
hmm
want to say it's just such a wonderful experience being a part of the cast because of the organization that's been built around there. And the director, she's a fabulous person. People like you and Sarah, great people to work with. The docents, they can't be any better people. And it just makes working there a wonderful experience.
Oh, thank you. Well, we do feel like it's a family, and referencing Sarah Whiting, our executive director, and Sarah White, we really appreciate, you giving those shout outs to all of our staff because especially right now, we are working hard to keep the family together. So, Steve, thank you so much for your time. This has been really wonderful talking to you. And I look forward to sharing another actor with you all in the future. So stay tuned.
Hey, thank you so much, Amy. Thank you to the whole organization, and thank you to my fellow actors. You're just the greatest people I know.
Oh, thanks, Steve. We love you.
All right, bye bye.
Bye, Steve.